More terror from the deep. Our score is positive, which is good. So it seems like this month is secure. However, we suffered a few losses. Let's equip these guys here. Ah, wait, just gonna take 10, not 11. You stay here. In case of a base attack, one guy will defend our base and will decide the fate of humanity. Selling time! Don't need those, don't need these. Should I or should I not? Yeah, we only keep 3 of these. Also, we do not need that much blaster rifles. That should do it. 6 times 3 means... yes, 18. Also only need 3 sonic cannons, or 4. Since we will only have a few very high profile snipers. And only the real good snipers get the sonic cannons. 1 shot, 1 kill, that's the idea. Aquaplastics are average. So soon we'll have aquaplastic armor. I don't think there's much else to do right now. Yeah, nothing here I wish to produce right now. Looks good. Yeah, that could look better, but it will get eventually better if we keep on winning. You know, we've been incredibly lucky up until now. Nothing happens unpleasant. Caribbean, ooh. Those aliens really like the Caribbean. We have to wait until the Triton is fueled up before we can go. Huh? Aquaplastics. Plastic aqua armor. We will go for this. You know, before it was pretty much a one-shot you're dead situation, but with aquaplastic armor, even though it's weak, they can take 1 shot maybe, or maybe a grenade blast, and survive. Anyway, time to score the Caribbean. Let's see if there's some good ale on Tortuga. Or maybe we can spot the Black Pearl. Ha ha. Let's have some coffee. Coffee. Ah, look at that. Now see, our interceptors can't come here, so it's impossible to shoot it down, but we can follow it until it, yes, it lands. And it's a day mission. God damn, we're so lucky. Again, I cut out the equipment part. Get used to it. This is interesting. So we landed in a wreck. So our landing craft became part of the wreck. Didn't see that before. Also some other Terror from the Deep players might consider this first turn do nothing strategy to be weak or pathetic or whatever. But trust me, it's not. A true strategist uses all methods he knows, has at his disposal, so to speak, to win. And we know that in the first turn all aliens have maximum time units. So let's shoot this shadow. So, oh, it's Gillmen. That's good. So, just waiting the first turn out and doing nothing is a sound strategy. It's not being coward. It's not being a coward if it means winning. There's this saying, I think it goes like, there are no rules in love and war? Yeah, and this is a war. Even though it's a game, but it's still a war. So, not cheating, but just doing nothing for one turn is hardly cheating. You know, there are some exploits I could use, but I won't. Ah, goddamn misclick! Ah! I hate you. Oh boy. Let's just hope they ain't gonna come by a grenade and kill them. Ah, something happened in that flash, but I couldn't tell what. You see, in these kinds of maps, aliens like to hide in these wreckages all around us, so we have to check each one of them to be completely certain that they're clear. Because trust me, if you play this, and there's gonna be this one time you just cleared the USO, all aliens are gone, or that's what you believe, and then you click the end turn, and you think now it's over, and then you realize it's not over, there's still someone left. And then, in panic, you check the map and see, wait, I explored everything. How can there be one more? Then you check the ship again, and you start walking around through the map again, and then all of a sudden one of your acrotoids gets killed. Why? Because there was some Gillmen sitting on one of those stairs all the time, snorting crack or whatever. And then, after all its friends died, it suddenly decides to act. And then you're gonna lose people looking for it. So we will scour these wreckages first, and then go to the alien sub second. Let me have some coffee right now. Coffee. Anyway, in retrospect, we have been incredibly lucky up until now. I know of Let's Players that at this point had to deal with lobstermans, ship routes, or worse, to stuff, or even tricenes. So for some reason the game is nice to us right now, but believe me, it won't last. It never does. Not trying to win this the first time, and I never did win, and I'm not even sure that I will win this time. So I think for the sake of Let's Play, the game has been nice to me to show off in front of you guys, like, oh look, he can do stuff, he can win missions, it's no problem. Huh? Right there, huh? Come on, do it, do it, do it. Where is he? Where'd it go? There. Here. Of course, no line of fire. Do you have line of fire? I doubt it. No, of course not. Well then, I guess it's time to blow some fuckers up. Kia! Say bye-bye, Nancy. You ain't gonna come home tonight. Gillmen goes down the hall. Interesting. Nothing here. But I'm not convinced yet. Hello. Pizza delivery. Nothing here. Good for us, I think. This is, by the way, a rather curious wreckage. It really does kind of look like a plane. Maybe a military jet. But I'm not sure that military jets had stairwells. I think they used ladders instead. Not that much space for a stairwell. Or maybe it's supposed to be Air Force One from the 80s. Or during the First or Second World War. Who knows? Attention. See, sadly, the blast creates these bubbles. I think it's supposed to be smoke, even though I'm not sure how smoke works underwater. Well, I know there is smoke underwater, but usually it's from volcanic openings in the surface. So it's so hot and so much boiling that it seems like smoke, even though it's superheated. Insert whatever it is here. I'm not a marine biologist. No one here. Again. Look at that cockpit. And nothing here as well. Look at that cockpit. That looks quite sweet actually. See? It's big, bulky. Too bad we do not get to see this more often. Well, I say that, but in truth, I would prefer open terrain much more. It's easier to spot the enemy, it's quicker to win. No, usually I would have cut out this part if it were just me exploring again for 10 minutes without finding anything. But as you've seen, there are Gillmen abound right from the start, so can't spare you this part this time. Who knows? Maybe a Gillman will pop up from that crate there and just yell surprise and then shoot Lord Finish in the face. Oh wait, it's an alien, so it probably won't speak English. And I don't know, what's the Gillman word for surprise? Brakasha. Alright, time for some coffee. Coffee. As you can see, Super Captain Black, I'm working hard to get you killed. So far, you're still alive. Maybe I'm too cautious. Maybe I should strip you of all equipment, just give you a grenade that is armed with 0 rounds and just walk you into the next large ship we get. Like a suicide bomber. Arakiri! Yeah, that won't ever happen. As if. Hello? Someone using the toilet? No? Can I use the toilet then? No? Oh. See, the funny thing is, the pressure in these depths would be so much, if you open your suit, you're dead. I'm not sure, maybe... Well, maybe you could live, but the pressure within the suit and the pressure outside, I think your lungs would go nuts. I knew this, just kinda got wobbly. I think the deeper you go, the less What's it called in English? You know what we're breathing anyway. Can't be processed anymore and you get some bubbles in your lungs or whatever. So people that dive really deep have to go down in certain steps, or else there will be too many lung bubbles or too much toxic air in their lungs, so they have to replace it with a mixture of air and helium. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong. So Lord Finisher will be our sniper here. I have a plan, don't worry, I have a plan. And I love it when a plan comes together. As I was saying, there was this movie, I think it's called Abyss, where a crew of deep sea divers meets this alien that can control water, or aliens. It's like a ship that floats up at the end of the movie, sorry spoiler, and it can make a face out of water. And in order to reach the site where the alien UFO is landed, in that movie it really is a UFO and not a USO, they switch from normal air helium mixture to some sort of fictional liquid that they can breathe. I thought back then that that would actually work and that would be a very intriguing idea, and why wouldn't they do that in real if it's possible? Now the thing is, I learned that your lungs are not made to process liquids. So even if we somehow made it possible for us to breathe water in and process it, our lungs are too ineffective to do so. They are created specifically to process air. So even if we came up with some super liquid that has a very dense compensation of whatever we need in order to survive or to breathe, we are not meant to. So our lungs could not handle the constant liquid within. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Just don't try to breathe water, I guess. Yeah, let's just call it that. Don't breathe water. And I don't know, maybe you know the movie. Maybe it was Abyss, right? Maybe I'm remembering a wrong title? It's a deep sea station. They find some aliens, and the aliens make a water face, and this female Fry, forced romantic love interest, tries to touch it, and then our protagonist suits up, starts to breathe liquid, goes down, sees the UFO rising from the sea, and that's all I can remember. If you know the title of this movie, I still think it's Abyss, post a comment. I can't remember. I think it was Abyss. There's also this movie I recently checked out about, oh, we see someone. Gilly! It's a McGilly. And soon he will be a McGillicuddy. Oh, come on. Oh, you hit him in the leg. Sorry, it in the leg. Or perhaps there are he and she. Gillmen are prehistoric apes. Water apes. Deep sea apes, so maybe they have genders. Anyway, as I was saying, there's this other movie I watched recently. It's called Leviathan, and it's again about some deep sea miners. You sensing a theme here? That deal with some experiment mutation thing that the Russians developed in a ship called Leviathan. Oh, name drop. In case you're wondering why, I was looking for inspiration because I wanna create some special thumbnail art, self-created. Right now I'm using thumbnail art from DeviantArt with permission. Though the creator said, wrote on his side, you can use it as long as you tell everyone where you got it from. But I want to make some thumbnail art featuring me and some deep sea and something else. You'll see. So anyway, Leviathan. So, funny little movie with mutations and then practical effects with the thing mutating. It's sort of like the movie The Thing, just deep sea, and it's human-made. It's not an alien. It's just a mutation. Have you ever noticed that there aren't that many movies featuring the deep sea and horror and aliens? I mean, there's some horror movies that feature deep sea, like, okay, it's not deep sea, but it has the sea in it. It's Deep Blue Sea. That knockoff Jaws movie with the super intelligent sharks that try to escape and create a new super intelligent shark race. Super intelligent shark race. Let me think. I know there's a few movies that feature the depths of the sea and some astronaut-like suits, but it's not that much about aliens. Most of the time it's like sea monsters or horror or just mutations or whatever. There's this one movie, I think, where some alien thing crashes on Earth into the deep sea and some team of aquanauts goes there and tries to research it, and it drives them insane. I think it was called Sphere? I think it was called Sphere. Again, if I'm not correct, please correct me if you please. I can't remember the details. Maybe it wasn't deep sea, maybe it was in the ice. Anyway, if you know some movies that feature the depths of the sea, you know, the terror from the deep, haha, why not tell me about it? Maybe I have a look. I'm not really that into horror, believe it or not, but you know, sometimes it's alright. One very good example is The Thing, John Carpenter's Thing. When I first saw that movie, I was a kid and it frightened the shit out of me, just like Terror from the Deep. But I didn't understand back then. I saw it recently again, and I think we won. Yes, I saw it recently and I really admired the practical effects. And we won, we got an okay rating, no promotions, but that's alright. Nothing to do here, I think. Fire, water, gasoline, Super Captain Black. Oh, we're missing Cheezopath. Here, Cheezopath. Also known as Ed. Ed and Andro is the name of Fire, Water, Gasoline, are playing Terror from the Deep right now. Right now as I'm saying this. You should check out their channel. They're doing quite explosively for themselves. Ha! Ha! I made a pun! I did a pun! Sorry. Yeah, our score went up. Not as high as last month though. And now we have to wait for the Triton to refuel again. Plastic Aqua Armor. Yeah, it's so funny. And he's holding a harpoon gun. Now, I know a few things I wish to research before the big shit is coming down on us. And it's not the sonic cannon or anything, it's the grenades, the armor, and the thermal shock launcher, because we want to capture some live aliens and I'm sick of poking them with a stick. So we're going for the sonic pulsar first, and then the thermal shock launcher. And right here I'm making a mistake, which I only realized in retrospect. I'm asking them to make 10 aquaplastics instead of aquaplastic armor, and I don't realize this. And it's excellent! keep up the good work, and some of them are particularly happy, but not all of them, and have increased their funding. So I'm saving, which you didn't see. So, second month, I guess, or third month? Third month, I guess. Third month, yeah, it's the third month. So time to sell more Gillmen to the fast food restaurants around the world. Yeah, not much I can sell, I think. Yeah, we're gonna need more technicians for the armor. Oh, this is very small. See, this is also something I do not see that many Let's Players do when playing Terror from the Deep. It is favorable, in case that it is day, to send out the Triton and a Barracuda at the same time. Because think of it as this. The moment the Barracuda is shooting down the USO, the Triton will arrive within a minute or so, or two, and then you have a day mission. If you let the Barracuda shoot the USO down, and then slowly the Triton starts to move from your home base, it takes like hours and then it gets dark. So don't do that. And it's a small one, thank God it's not a cruiser. There's also a little bug with the DUP torpedoes, but I will talk about that some other time. Come on, day mission, come on, day mission. Ah, close. I think that's sundown, sun up. Sundown, sundown. And again, cut out the equipment. I think I would stop saying that. I think after a while, if you watch my series, you will start to anticipate these cuts. See, there's no value in show. Oh, it's Gillmen again. Wow, I'm really lucky. Gillmen are like, you know, if this was an MMO, Gillmen would be called trash. And Aquatoids as well. Although Aquatoid commanders would be like bosses because they can mind control you. First kill. Good job. What was I saying? Yeah, if you keep watching my videos, or this series in particular, you will come to expect certain cuts. And again, I hope I don't need to remind you, I'm not saving to cheat. I'm saving because I get disturbed, or some program makes some noise, or DOSBox crashes, or Bandicam stops recording. Yes, I'm using Bandicam. So these little cuts are just me saving. I have never loaded once during battle or whatever. There will not be any fun in watching me if I just save and load to get the most favorable outcome, right? It's just we've been really extremely lucky up to this point. I mean, it could have gone very, very wrong many times. Imagine if this was a night mission. Imagine if this was a night mission. Do you think we would have this little trouble? Well, then again, if you do not know Terror from the Deep that well, maybe you would not understand what I mean with night mission. You see, if this were a night mission, we couldn't see like 5 meters. We would have to throw the chemical flares everywhere, which is the reason why I have them with me. And it's another Gillmen. It's time for some more Gillmen Chop Suey, created by Andro. Come on, Andro. Bye bye, McGillicuddy. So Lord Finisher and Andro will be our snipers again. They're pretty good at sniping. So anyway, trust me, this winning streak will not go on. This is a veteran. I have no idea why it's going so well, but it will not last. Just one minor detail has to go wrong, and all this with the sonic pistols, even if we have armor, this will all go wrong. Also, even if you win every battlescape mission, you can still lose, just because the aliens do too many missions you do not know of, or they start building a colony somewhere that you don't know of, and colonies reduce your score each month or each day, or maybe both. I think your score goes down by 1 for each day that the base exists. Also, bases mean that alien activity will go up drastically in that particular region, and there's a chance that lands around the alien colony will sign a secret treaty with the aliens and leave the XCOM financing altogether. It's like the Doomsday counter in the new Firaxis XCOM, only here's no counter. Oh, and it's more Gillmen, and he's sort of looking at you. Come on, Andro. Beautiful. That's just beautiful. I like words that just beautiful, beautiful. One shot, one kill. That's what we like. And remember, we haven't met all the really terrible aliens yet. No Lobster Man, no Tassoth, no Tentaculate, no Mind Control Aquatoids. Oh my. Oh wait, we did meet some Mind Control Aquatoids when they attacked our base in the very first month as the very first mission of this game. Remember, if John Titor did not tell me how to go back to a different word line, you wouldn't even see this. I wonder how many of you actually know who John Titor was or is. But then again, I don't even know who John Titor really was. So I've been talking a lot of different things, mostly because there isn't much to comment here. And again, since we saw enemies right from the start, I did not cut out this part. Yet again, they could be around at any moment. Oh look! Stat screen! Push the like button if you get what I mean by stat screen! Anyway, just exploring. Look, it's our friend Ed, the third, freshly made from our clone factories in Louisiana. Nothing happens. I'm not surprised. Anyway, we found the alien ship. Sub. You know, I wonder sometimes, these subs, USOs, tend to fly over continents, so are they subs? Are they moving underwater the whole time? Or not? Because often I have the impression, maybe it's because I'm damaged from UFO defense, but I always have the impression that if we detect a sub, it's flying. Since our barracudas, I don't know, do our barracudas fly? I don't think they fly. Maybe they just track them through the water and wait until they landed. dive back in. Anyway, these Gillmen must die. So we will move Lord Finisher and Firewater Gasoline, aka Andro, to this hill up here, so they can snipe at any place on this particular map. Even though I believe that will be for naught, because there does not seem to be many more Gillmen left. I'm counting on maybe 1 or 2. However, if you've paid close attention to the video playing, not to my voice, that is, you've noticed that this is the same ship as last mission in this exact same video, but this time we have a disadvantage here. See, last time there was enough space between the door and us so that we could position our top sniper far away, open the door, and then snipe inside. This time the sub and the door are right to the edge of the map, so we have to send someone in, basically, or very close. You know, open the door, shoot. No sniping, no moving back. It's just go up to the door, open the door. If you see something, kill it. If you miss, you're dead. And that sucks. And the thing is, I do not wish to use a sonic pulsar or whatever here, because if you blow up stuff, what are you doing? Oh wait, these damn corals are blocking you, huh? Sort of like a forest. Anyway, as I was saying, I do not wish to destroy or damage the sub, because if you damage the interior, you do not get that interior, and we need stuff to sell. We need cash, lots of it. We need a second base, preferably in the Caribbean, and we need it 1 month ago. I have no idea what those aliens are up to in the Caribbean, but damn it, I will not let them destroy Tortuga. That's our rum and our horse, and they may be dirty or smell like or taste like citrus, but it's still our horse and our rum. But then again, maybe the horse tastes like citrus and the rum is dirty. Heh, who cares? It's a pirate's life for me anyway. I love pirates. And if you can't tell, the title of this episode and the last episode are a reference to certain movies and games that I enjoy that feature pirates. I think it's quite obvious which ones. Alright, you have to get through this coral forest. And he really can't move through those coral strings, strains, things, vines? I think you could call them vines. Sorry, it's hot here. I hate summer. Yes, you heard me, I hate summer. I prefer cold temperatures. I love winter and snowing. You know, if the world were the world from Game of Thrones, I'd be a Stark. Or a Car Stark, or living in the north. Somewhere where it's not too hot and not too cold during the summer. You know, just this tiny spot that's just right. So you can go out with a t-shirt, but in the morning your breath still creates small mist clouds. I really hate summer. And you know why? The reason is pretty self-explanatory, because if it's cold, just go inside and drink something hot, or eat something hot, or just put on more clothes. But when it's hot, you're almost naked already. What is there you can do about being hot in the summer? Drink something cold? Yeah, that's the stupidest thing ever. Because if you drink something cold, your body will try to compensate the cool liquid, because it has to warm up said liquid to process it. Bye bye, Gillmen boy. but it wasn't the last one. So if it's hot, don't drink something cold. You have to drink something warm, which sucks, and I'm not gonna abort this. You moron. Alright, Ed, do it. Oh, that was lucky. Ed, you're disappointing me. You will not like it when I'm disappointed. You know, these cloning... Wait. I'm just gonna move closer. I think he used up all his time units. Yes, he did. Point blank, bitch! Gillmen Zushi, ready for take. And it was the last one, thankfully. See this? See this? One operative kill that was completely unnecessary. Goddamn random map generator. Anyway, as I was saying about stuff that has nothing to do with Terror from the Deep, if it's hot, don't drink something cold. I know it feels real good, but in truth it makes you even hotter. Drink warm tea. Really. Drink warm tea. The Arabs have been doing this for, I think, millennia, and they know their heat. You know, they live in deserts. Deserts are really hot when it's day, and really cold when it's night. And why do I know this? Because I love Dune. Ha, you should check out my Dune Let's Play. I love Dune too. Alright, back to the topic at hand. You might be wondering, why haven't I ended the video yet? There's a reason. So after selling some more corpses to the local fast food restaurants, we need to hire a replacement. And there's some research to be had. See? It goes good! Which means it will be done in a few days. And idiot me still hasn't realized that I'm producing aquaplastics instead of aquaplastic armor. See, now it's done. And now you can watch me talk to myself. See, I go here and I try to first I add this guy. Then I try to add the armor I just made to my troops, and then I realize, wait, I didn't make any armor. I just made aquaplastics, didn't I? Yes, I did. Me from the past. Anyway, see, I check, I have more aquaplastics now. Pointlessly. So I go to manufacture, and now I realize aquaplastic armor is what I want. And then finally I start the production of the aquaplastic armor. Let's check the graph. Our score is going down. Sonic Pulsar, which is basically an awesome alien grenade, which is completely ineffectual against Lobsterman and Tricenes, but helpful against other things. And as I said earlier, we're going for the thermal shock launcher, so we can stun us some Lobsterman navigators and perhaps an Aquatoid commander. And now we get rid of the last remnants of human technology and give everyone some new explosives. See, no armor yet. Now don't worry, I'm almost done for this episode. Tension. Technicians, I was waiting for this. So now 31 days turn into 15, but still not enough. We need more technicians, and progress is still unknown. See, for a moment I thought about creating more laboratories, but at this point I lack the funds to do so. See, I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted. And you know, 4 million seems like much. Oh, Seems I did go for it. Huh, I remembered wrong. Anyway, you think 4 million looks like much, but 4 million is nothing. You know, another Let's Player who plays this game in German, LST, he's like almost at the end of the year and he has like 10 million. So it's the 4th of March and it's time to go. See you next time, guys. Next time.